Yeah, that's Kurt Ingle.
Hey man, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Hey man, it's me, Kurt Ingle Dan, heavyweight champion 6 times at the TNA Wrestling. I didn't know the dead people behind me, but I want to give them both an autograph free of charge.
Wow.
So kind.
So sweet.
Wow, that is a generous man.
Lucy would have loved that.
Yeah. I think I could get one after, maybe.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
They're both up there with the greats. Eddie Guerrero, Rashiki, Michael Jackson, John Cena, Osvaldo, Axel Justice, some bass guy, all my dead brothers. Yeah, that's about it. May Rashiki's ass give you both entertainment wherever you are.
True.
That's it.
That was touching.
Rashiki's dead?
What the fuck? What is this funeral,
The
dude?
final call for anybody that would like to speak towards everybody here today. If nobody else wants to come forward and say anything, we can disperse and break down. And the obviously the graves aren't going anywhere. If you want
The
to say
Dobermans
anything,
have one final performance for our father.
we have a final performance from the Dobermans to wrap it up. But you need the megaphone.
Got my eye on you,
Yes.
Dobermans.
All right. Nothing funny. Well, actually, do something funny, but no funny business.
Respectfully funny.
Yeah, respectfully funny, no funny business.
Is that Sven?
Greetings once more. It is I, Baba Booey Yabba Dabba Duberman, and my brothers, Snobby and Duberman.
Losing them. You're losing them.
In our father's final moments, he entrusted us with a ritual that we will now perform. This ritual is where we will now fuse with the dead body of our father, thus killing ourselves and becoming the strongest being known to mankind.
Not Duba Prime. Not Duba Prime.
We will start with Snobby.
I knew it was an
Snobby will now
desecration of a
fuse with
human
the corpse.
Wait. Hold up.
Wait, what?
Wait, what the hell?
After
Okay,
he's
should we
done
not be
fusing
arresting
with the
them?
corpse,
Is this okay?
Was part of the will?
Was
this in Bobby's?
They gotta be punished.
This
This was not
He's gonna eat that.
I thought this kind of thing was legal only in the Ozarks.
I mean, they're his kids, right?
I will
Let them do it.
Aura earrings on him, thus
the
fusing with
parents.
him further.
They're his
And
kids.
finally, once we have fully
Shit, he
fused,
just went inside of him. He did it.
we will do
that
the
incest?
fusion dance to fuse
Yes.
completely.
Oh
That
my
wasn't so
god.
bad.
That wasn't bad.
We got rid of the problem.
Okay, that wasn't that bad. That's one less Doberman.
Yeah, this is good.
Now I must warn you, after the fusion is complete, it may
Sitting on
look
his
as though
face.
he's alive again,
Well, he's
because he is.
You, Philomena.
This is mutilation.
I bid you all
I don't.
farewell,
Oh my
and
god.
I look forward to using the power of the new
Grandson?
Super Doob to slay
Grandson.
you all.
The swoob.
Baba Baggy Bobby, listen to your grandmother.
It's Baba
Take the
Booey
shot.
Yabba
Baba
Dabba
Yui,
Duberman.
turn around and listen to your grandmother.
Baba Yaga, whatever your
Don't
name
do
is.
it, Baba Yaga.
Listen to your
Baba
grandmother.
Boo Boo.
You can't let him do it.
It has to be you,
Stop
Philomena.
having sex with your dead
Has to
dad.
be you.
What?
I thought that's
You
what
don't
they
get
said.
away with
they
it.
were
Earring.
doing.
I don't think that's what they're
They
doing.
were doing something else. That's probably not.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love how they're pointing imitation rifles at
Oh
Oh
my.
my god. Damn.
Well, that thing had a real bullet in it.
Oh my
God, those were
Only
blanks.
two of them fused.
Those must be
I don't know.
blanks.
Yeah, wait,
Killed
we
that
could have
guy.
got shot.
You
That's
just killed his
Wait a
grandson.
second.
21 guns.
We gotta do what
Way
Bobby
more
would have wanted. I
dangerous.
gotta take a selfie of this.
They're genetic anyway.
No!
oh
wait,
man.
He's evaporating.
Oh,
Oh, he's
Oh my
evaporating.
god,
Oh.
he's just like a
No,
fart in the
Boo Boo
wind. He's
Baba.
gone.
This is
the best funeral
ever.
I don't know if that was
Sorry, no.
beautiful or terrifying.
Does anybody have any words for Yabba Dabba Do?
sorry.
Well, I was gonna
Wait.
offer to
I got
This
adopt
pissed
them,
me off
but
a little bit. I'm sorry.
Isn't that the noise
What
Daffy
the
Duck makes?
fuck just
The
happened?
other two.
What
Yeah,
the
yeah,
actual
Daffy Duck.
fuck
Yeah,
just
Yabba Dabba
happened?
Are they dead now?
I'll be honest,
Yeah,
I don't know what the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
just
I think
happened.
You are, you'll take.
This did not happen in
Well, to be
Bill
fair,
You
the
have to do
Dubermans
it.
are
I'll think
You
about
have
it.
to do
immortal.
it.
'cause
Doomsday's
they
been
don't
prevented,
regenerate.
though.
He said there were so many Dubermans.
Yeah, but this
That
time
happened
he
in prison.
disintegrated.
They said like over
60. I'd like to speak about the Dubermans.
Just ST is so
appropriate to say that
fixed.
I'm glad that they're gone.
No, that's. I mean, that's pretty good.
I agree.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't be
Amen.
afraid of them. There's still
Amen.
plenty more.
There's still more. There's
There
still
is-
more.
There
Their
is
leader
more
is
of them.
gone. Their leader is gone.
Yeah, Snoopy was their kind of leader.
Snobby.
Snobby, whatever. He didn't.
Snobby.
He always corrected me, but I didn't care. I was gonna offer to adopt them, but they're kind of headless now. So, good luck,
They also
Grandma Boulderman.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got a
yeah.
picture.
Did Bobby consent to this for how he wanted to go? Okay,
Yes.
carry on.
Yeah.
Can we just do it like maybe not next to the other grave sites so they don't explode too? Because they didn't
Wait, is it
consent.
the photo or the?
You guys in the shower?
Oh.
we've already seen that.
It depends on which one it is, because I might have already had it. I might have found it.
It's the
Oh,
one
that's
with
fine.
you, Riv.
Oh, yeah, we
don't
already
need-
had that one.
We don't need that.
I think we
Riv,
had
what's
that one.
happening?
What?
In his last will, he wanted us to blow up his body with fireworks, but we decided against it. But now we know the reason why.
Now we know the reason.
That makes
So we will be,
you know.
so we will be
sure
moving his
Lucy's
body
not
away from the grave site, so they don't get.
move Lucy away too.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
way,
Just move his
Tommy,
body to like.
Inslee
we'll
says
move
you
her
still
in.
owe her rent. That's her final words to you.
Do I inherit that debt? No, probably
I don't
that's
know.
Nee's fault. Nee, I think you inherit the debt now.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Riv, take it from here and close it up. Do what you have to do. The last will and testament, which isn't really a legal thing, but we'll.
Oh.
Going up high to make to
Hold on.
the fireworks.
We can fix this.
All right, I'm going to take him behind the rock over here and.
Oh my God, he's a
Hey, zombie.
Oh my!
Fixed.
Oh.
All right, let's
Not
go
really.
this way. You know the drill.
Wait, what?
Did he just?
was the.
It's a Boulderman
So
thing.
scum.
What the hell?
Firing guns.
Is this a cultural thing?
This is
Yeah,
part of the
it's a cultural
ceremony,
thing.
everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Ceremony.
Yeah, okay.
This is the best
If you
funeral
ever
I've ever
treated
been
by
to.
Boulderman, then this is very normal.
Oh, good to know.
succeeded. They fused with him.
Uberman's heavy.
No, they did
Doing a
not.
funeral
They
too. This is
fused
not
with
really
him.
Fused with my wife tonight.
Jesus,
What?
at a funeral, man.
What?
We're at a funeral right now.
What is
What's
that?
the hell's
noise?
that?
What is
Oh,
that?
God.
Is that a bomb?
Okay, everybody.
Probably not.
We're gonna move over
What?
towards the
Who said-
cars.
Let's move back a little bit.
This is
filled them full of
Bobby.
fireworks.
All right,
Oh,
it's
okay.
gonna go off in 5,
Wait, what's
4,
What's gonna go off?
3,
Oh,
2.
What?
Nah, it's not gonna blow up.
Bobby.
They're coming! They're coming!
What?
They're coming!
Who's coming?
They have RPGs!
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god.
Oh,
Jesus
great. It's
Christ.
triggering
Oh, that's
PTSD.
disgusting.
Well, let's look how beautiful the fireworks are. It's not that bad.
Yeah, look at
Yeah, but
the-
I think there's a
Ignore
bit
the-
of him on my shoulder.
That was kind of beautiful.
It's cool and beautiful. Very classy.
That's how I want to go out.
Smack that off.
Riv, remember that, please.
Bad
Thank you guys
news
for
if there's
showing
any
it.
Dans here.
Oh, is that?
Oh.
Is he dead?
God.
Oh shit! Everyone come back. We got to do the funeral for Kurt Angle now.
Dingle's dead.
Hey,
That's a
I'm
skip.
alright, man.
Oh, it's a skip. Okay.
Zombie.
What?
Good job, Rick.
All right.
Okay. Well,
You would want it that way.
Kurt Angle, man, are you okay?
Yeah, probably.
I'm used to pyrotechnic exploding on me, but not used to bullets being inside.
SDSM.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the other part of it?
There's an EMS right here. That's good, right? He's not looking over you.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor. I'm wearing this because this is Bobby Boulderman's outfit. I mean, I give people ice packs, but that's all I can do.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not the first time I've had a piece of metal in my body. Okay. Here, thank you.
I'm glad you weren't around for all that's happened over the past couple of weeks. But We miss you.
Toy that I found over there on the ground.
She like it.
No, this.
It's probably nothing.
Oh, cool.
Let's
tell you what.
Yeah.
Why
Like I
don't you cook a little bit as dispatch, but maybe start showing up to SDSL meetings?
One they said, not me, not the other.
You don't sit there. I mean, the LSPD.
Wait, now I'm confused.
Carter's not here. No, no. Carter Stanton's cousin, nephew. Yeah, Dwayne. Yeah, well, still. I don't know. Put it down right now.
Trey. Sure. You can't run away forever, Trey. You've got responsibilities, man.
Hey, Tim Littleman's here.
God damn it. You guys need a lift?
Yes, sir.
You now know the Dubermans.
That was something, all right.
I've never bleached my eyes before, but I'm considering it.
That's fair,
I
honestly.
remember getting on duty in DOC once. There was 12 Dubermans running around.
You were a DOC, yeah.
Yeah, former DOC sergeant.
Wow.
Well, would you look at that?
I stand by that some of the best cops are former DOC.
It ain't no wrong.
Yeah.
Don't mean to toot my own horn, of course.
Of course.
Trey, you went away. You want to try to speak to him. So.
Oh, is that who you chased into the bush?
Yeah.
What's he doing? Is he unretired yet, or what?
That's what I wanted to speak to him about, but I guess you realized to come around for the funeral and headed on home. You guys got any suggestions about how to get Troy to unretire?
Well, this whole thing is a stance against all of this corruption, right? Weed out the corruption, which
Mhm.
we're doing. So I don't really. I don't want to say he's overreacting, but.
But the way I saw it was we both have the same stance on everything going on, and he's just objecting to it in a different way, in a more passive manner than a active manner. I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I don't agree. I understand where he's coming from, but I think you can do more good within the PD walls than standing outside of them.
Agreed.
Exactly.
Just like I keep saying, if all of the people who are fighting for what's right give up and walk away, then where does that leave the rest of us?
Right, you talking about MRPD? You ought to go buy some new golf clubs.
You get your 12 iron.
Yeah. Hey, I killed 2 men yesterday. I'm taking the day off. Yesterday was my fucking day off anyway.
Oh boy.
But 8 hours holding out a fucking prison, shooting fucking Russian MiGs out the goddamn sky.
You're so cool, Jerry.
Yeah, I know.
You really are a patriot, huh?
God,
Well,
you sound like Barrick.
I mean, I'd say I'm a patriot. I'm not a pro-America.
Where are you from in Ireland?
From the south.
You whereabouts?
Just the south, and we'll leave it at that. Undisclosed county number 5.
That's fair.
Is that near Belfast?
Belfast is in the north. AKA Northern Ireland, which is separate to the Republic of Ireland. Classic British person, man. Just classic. Doesn't even know his fucking neighbor. I bet you were sad. The Queen died.
Of course I was. I whipped into my cup of tea.
I bet you fucking did. I'm gonna go dance on her grave.
Oh my god.
That day, yeah.
All right, pleasure as always.
See you,
Take
sweets.
care, Jerry. Enjoy your
I might
day.
be on duty later, but don't hold your breath.
I wasn't.
Rude. I know you missed me.
I don't know what I was expecting him to say. What I
Tag along.
said, of course, yeah. I hate funerals.
Yeah, me too.
She's taken, Charles.
Thanks.
I'm very well aware,
I'll be honest, I know like 5 cities in Ireland. That's about it.
Hello, it's me, Abdul. How are you?
Hello, Abdul. I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you?
Oh, Gucci, sir. Oh, Gucci.
You really missed out. That guy would have me writing reports at my desk.
Yeah.
And he would just him talking to me would make me fucking cackle and fall out of my chair. That
Yeah,
guy
I
was
can
insane.
definitely see that.
Yeah. I'm so hot.
Taxi time.
You have to, Abdul?
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough.
It's been a struggle to get FTOs.
Oh, really? Okay. Sorry about that.
A lot of things has been happening.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's the eye patch. But hopefully we'll just get an eye, you know? Hopefully we just get an eye instead. Didn't you get an eye from you want me to put Divine's eye in Dark's eye socket? Oh, it's just pretty. It's pretty metal. That's pretty metal, dude. Oops. Oopsies. What the fuck is this 311? Samba's house ghost door in Vespucci at his house. Definitely didn't break in. What the actual fuck?
I'm wrapping up a conversation with Stubble, and then I'll call you.
All right, thank you, Lance.
Thank you.
Bye. Well, that makes sense why Stubble didn't pick up. I want to ask Mountain about this Divine thing. The original case, you know. Oh, well, this can be crossed out now. This can be crossed out. Is Pond on duty, I wonder? Oh, is she? No, just Bloom. Heck a flip. Heck a flip. I'm probably gonna wait for Mountain at this point. I'll be honest, chat. I'm not long out of bed. It's so hot in this fucking room. I should go lie down with 10 fans, 16 ice packs. Ugh. To-do list is still out. This is just notes. It's just crazy. That's just fucking crazy. Oh yeah, I need to add this in. I took a shower and laid on the bed with the fan. Dude, that's the best. I fucking wish. But my fucking shower's broken. Bastard. You don't see anything about Lang selling heroin to kids? What the fuck, dude? What the shit? Oh, Kiki's around.
Hello.
Hi, Kiki. You okay? It's Doc.
Yeah, hi. Well, I'm on some good stuff, so I don't really feel much of anything right this second.
Oh, I see. But you're at a hospital.
No, not anymore. I want it out.
You want it out, but they're not letting you.
No. They let me out. I wanted out, so they gave me a morphine injector and let
Oh,
me
I
in.
see.
Yeah. I'm with Winston.
Winston Walker.
Walk. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a feeling no one's gonna let me be alone for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very sorry about what happened to you.
Yeah, me too. I got told who it was.
Yeah. You any idea why?
No. I generally try to avoid pigeon, and I've never done anything to Divine. I don't really know him very well, but I've always been nice to him.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get to the bottom of it.
Odessa said that I should tell you about a phone call I had with Brian Knight.
Yeah, what was that about?
I don't know. I reported it to Minerva, so there's sure to be something. I'm very big on paper trails. But basically, he called me, tried to make some small talk, and then, he said, how long were you involved in everything? And I said, the whole time from day one of planning until it ended. I was there for all of it. And then he was like, you're going to receive something in 24 hours. There's something you should see. And then he told me to be safe, which, like, yeah, that's normal. I do that. But, like, the way he said be safe, it felt like a threat. Maybe I was reading too much into it. I don't know, but I've gotten a lot of threatening phone calls, and I get a little bristled when people speak a certain way, I guess. And it just felt so threatening.
And I'm guessing
Jesus Christ, Bryce.
I'm guessing you didn't receive anything within 24 hours that would have been like a gift or anything like that?
I didn't get any emails, I didn't get any texts, I didn't get any phone calls. I don't have any mailboxes, so I definitely didn't get any packages, and none of that.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know. And
Yeah, like I said, I reported it with Minerva, so you might be able to find that.
well, as long as you're okay, that's the main thing. Just you know, I think having people around you today is a good idea, and you know, keep that up.
Yeah, I'm doing my best.
All right, Kiki. You give me a call if you need anything, okay?
You get some rest, okay?
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Uh-oh. Help, I think someone got kidnapped in a hearse. All right. Is Malton gonna call me back, or? Don't look like it. All right. Is there a report about Kiki? So, medical. Nothing. Okay. Please don't tell me I just saw another fucking. Yo yo yo. I might have seen another fan. She was at Bolto's house? Got another number call. Twatted about being deaf and to drop off mail. Bo came and picked me up. Went to check the mail. So we got an unknown number call? Hmm. The fuck has Balto got to do with this? Whoever asks these fucking questions, what is the statement? It's not a great statement, I'll be honest. Who's 391? Well, he's deaf. Hold on, there's a divine master doc somewhere. Let's have a look. Hold on, there's some reports in the divine thing that I want to look at. Yeah, that one. This was treason 10 days ago, sure. 91712. Complete a PD bombing, but still nothing. I don't understand. Where is the report about this attempted murder? They have everything. There's even like a docket post prepped. But even the investigators don't have it. That's not good. Bale called Divine as the bomb was beeping, asked if anything to do what's going on, and Divine said, "What do you think? Everything is not black and white." Hmm. A horse, a devil, and a wolf. Shooting the devil as Jaeger. The wolf? I'm not sure, but then Trojan horse makes sense for Divine. Hmm. When asked, when was this?
Shit, that's why.
Hey, Dark, is this a budget related? Because I got Willie here with me as well, if it is.
No, it's not. It's not budget related.
Oh, okay. Well, then apologies, Willie.
That's fine. It's a nice jacket, Dirk.
Thank you, thank you. Although on the budget, what's the? Thank you. Where we at with restaurant stuff? I just had the question come up today.
I mean, I'll be honest. You know, with all the bullshit that's been happening the past week, the mayor was wanting to table it for more important matters. I do have like a meeting of everything building up now that people are starting to get better about getting funds again. So that's where we're at. And to be completely frank, do you know how much at least the LSPD needs right now for like a month or whatever they're wanting to do?
No. If I'm gonna give you a short answer, I don't know. I've been in the same position as you, really.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the account and just eyeball it then, I guess, or see what the past is.
Yeah, there's nothing specific like requested. You know, we haven't got anything particular in mind. So yeah, just whatever you think is right. I trust you.
Yeah, and as far as the people asking, look, this would have to be like an LSPD policy thing. But if the money does run dry or rations are getting slimmed down and you're wanting to like give people a per diem, like once the budget comes in to pay them back, I mean, we could certainly do something like that, but logistically those are always like headaches to issue IOUs, but it is an option.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not.
If you know, Dark, if we want like the UPD deals again, I could get started on that. Reach out to the restaurants.
I actually will say this, people are asking. Harmony's UPD meals are baked into their repair bills, which are always covered. So that's like,
good.
That's always a gimme.
I think we need to renegotiate the repair bills with Harmony too.
Yeah, we could do that.
I think Shelby took all of her stuff, which
She did.
included all that. I think the only repair place that we have that we don't pay for is Otto's, right?
No, the one on the one that Seaside runs.
Hayes.
Hayes, yeah, because Luis is over at Otto's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's covered. I spoke to their financial people and got access to their their like budget stuff that they charge us. So we're good on them.
Okay.
Yeah, the only reason I'm bringing it up is because apparently Sherry from Uwu Cafe said we're behind on payments. Like, we owe them money. I don't know whether that's
I'll be honest,
Okay.
that's probably accurate. So I didn't know which vendors it was, so probably not today because of everything going on. But I'll reach out to a manager at Ubu probably this weekend and
Okay.
at least get some back pay up.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, the real reason I asked you down here was because I was.
Thank you, Willie.
You don't have to go if you don't want to, Willie. I'm not kicking you out. Don't worry.
Oh, all right.
You're an LT. Yeah. Basically, a bit of a. So Divine, with this when this whole situation started, Divine was to be extradited from Sanguine for the attempted murder of Erwin Dundee. That's what I've been told, but
that's not the whole story,
right? But that was part of it, right?
That is a very yeah. That is one link in the chain of this saga. Absolutely.
Great. I can't find a report on Divine trying to kill Owen Dundee.
So here's why that is, and you could see what the headache that we're dealing with is now, as I explain it. One, that report is being done once again this weekend. We were waiting to wrap up the treason charge stuff to piggyback on.
It wasn't
as to
done.
why a report was not issued at the time. There's a few reasons for that. Logistically, Divine had a UC persona in the MDW that was created for him under the name of Jamie Ruth. All of Divine's information was converted over to Jamie Ruth. Therefore, unless we were wanting to create a entirely new fictitious CID that is so high that it can't be assigned to anyone else reasonably, there is no way to issue a warrant for Johnny Divine, only for a Jamie Ruth or a John Doe, which we don't have the ability to. That is one thing. The chairman, I believe he was calling himself at the time, Toretti, also stated that due to Operation Ragnarok, I'm not sure how much you know about that, but due to the ongoing nature of Operation Ragnarok, or the greater good of that investigation, as well as the city with what was going on over there at the time, he said that we are going to defer justice or delay it, and once Operation Ragnarok concluded and Divine had all of his information transferred back over from Ruth, that is when a warrant would be issued or he would be arrested. At the time, Divine was a little more grounded, shall we say, and he said that is agreeable. He completely agrees, and he fully expects to face justice once Ragnarok concludes. Obviously, a lot of other shit happened, Dark, but that is why the events transpired the way they did.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, because you said a lot, but I'm going to try and ask you. Sorry. So just to clarify, we knew Divine had committed crimes, and then you said the not the commissioner, but the chairman said we don't want
Coke, whatever the fuck title you want to do. Toretti,
right.
The de facto number 2 of the PD.
So
yes.
Yeah, so Toretti was like, let's not charge him for those crimes yet until he finishes his undercover op.
I kicked the situation upstairs because I will freely admit, Dark, it was a moral conundrum myself. Divine was not in custody at the time. He was in the wind. Basically, the situation at the gravesite happened. I was able to convince Divine not to ocean dump Dundee. Boy, that was a real moral conundrum in itself, me trying to save Erwin Dundee, but I digress. I was able to get Divine to essentially dead drop Dundee's body, and basically I turned my back, and this man was literally gone and I had Dundee bleeding out from a head wound in front of me, so I wouldn't have been able to pursue even if I wanted to. But yeah, so Divine was not in custody at the time. Maybe that influenced the decision of Toretti, but I came to Toretti and I said, hey, look, Divine did this. you know, I collected the evidence. You know, I took I took statements from those that I could. You know, Dundee is not cooperating in all this. And you know, what do you want me to do? Because I can't put out a warrant for Divine. There's Operation Ragnarok going on. And in theory, if we send Divine to jail now for these charges, if we catch him, not only could that jeopardize Ragnarok, but this could jeopardize his entire UC persona, because he was very much in the mindset and appearance, shall we say, of Jamie Ruth. And, you know, Toretti said, like, oh, look, the classic argument of the greater good. And we had a little bit of the back and forth. And eventually he said, you know what, let's defer justice because of all the other things going on. And then once this is concluded, Divine will be arrested, or a warrant will be issued for his arrest.
Okay.
And I said, yeah, that, you know, he obviously, that was an order I couldn't I couldn't turn down. But if I could be completely honest, I could see the logic in both sides, as I always do, and I did not disagree with his decision.
Okay, but you collected evidence.
I did. I still have all that evidence. It'll go into the report that I'm creating either probably tomorrow, given all the things that are happening today.
All right. Okay, just to check, where's the evidence been stored in the meantime, I guess?
I created a special evidence locker for it, and I labeled it Divine, because I thought no one would check evidence locker Divine. If you check in there, there should be casings that matches Divine's gun, blood that matches Erwin Dundee. Divine's gun is in there as well, and Juno's gun is in there as well. Juno was on scene for it, but she had no casings, and all the statements indicate she did not take part in what Divine did.
She was a witness?
Correct. She would have been considered a civilian witness because she was not, you know, she stated that they were hiking, biking, you know, doing like outdoorsy things, and their day was culminating with a visit to his uncle's grave, and that's when the incident occurred.
Okay. All right. Okay, so essentially what it's coming down to is that there was no report written, and it was kept off the record to keep Divine's undercover persona intact.
Correct. If I'm being extremely generous, and I'm not, I don't even think this is a good solution, given the leaks that we sometimes have, even if accidental. But I could have done a report for a John Doe and maybe like kept everything like as hush hush or as redacted as possible, and maybe kept it in command. But if I could be honest, Dark, I don't want to say that I don't have faith. I think that's going too far. But I think that would cause a lot of people to start asking questions that I didn't really want to answer or entertain.
Yeah, I mean, that's not, you know, in my personal opinion, it's not really a position a sergeant should be put in anyway in this situation.
Yeah.
Given the extremity of the circumstance. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. I guess, I mean, you have been pretty involved in this mountain, so I don't know whether you can answer this question or not. Mm-hmm. But how did we write an extradition notice if there was no report or warrant in the state of Los Santos?
This is my understanding to it, and I will freely admit that this is secondhand information, because I remember exactly where I was on 8/11 Dark. I think all of us do. And I was back at my apartment enjoying my day off. So I was not here when all this happened, but my understanding of the circumstance was 8/11 occurred. Divine flipped shit, as is understandable, and then he was totally in the wind. Axel Justice or Brian or someone, I don't know who, but someone terminated him from the police department, or he quit. I don't know which one. And at that moment, between Axel Justice, Brian Knight, and I believe Bundy was there as well. They were all on a beach and they were thinking up what to do about the situation they were in, because he was believed to have fled to Sanguine. And one of those three came up with the idea of using the legislation to write an extradition warrant, because technically at that point, he was no longer a police officer. Operation Ragnarok was going down the shitter. He could have been arrested for those charges. And I could only assume that Toretti at some point briefed Brian or Axel on what he did with Dundee, because I never did.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Okay. I mean, it doesn't make sense. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Listen, from my point of view, there's no paper trail, so it's pretty difficult, trail of thinking to follow. Do you have a rough date in which the shooting happened with Owen Dundee?
I'll be honest. I believe I do have a Omega sealed case file somewhere stored on my local drive at home, because I wasn't trusting the servers around here with this at the time. I could try to dig that up and get a rough time frame, but or I could talk to doctors. They'll have a medical report as well. But it obviously would have been before 8/11. I want to say it was around late July or early August. And to piggyback onto natural concerns with that, Divine does not have a statute of limitations.
All right. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay. That kind of answers all my questions, obviously to the best of your ability. So I appreciate that.
Yep.
I think that's it for that. So obviously I'll keep my eye out for that report. Who's running that case? The Divine stuff.
Are you talking about Ragnarok or the Dundee situation?
I just Divine, I guess, in general.
When we captured him, the game warden and the sheriff were called into the city due to situations that came up with the investigation. I don't know if they hijacked it, but they would certainly know all the details. If you want a technical lead on the case, with Brian suspended, that would have passed to Luca as the day-to-day operations guy of MCU until everything is resolved.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Mountain. I think that's it. I appreciate it.
I do have some official questions for you, Dark, and this is this was part of the last standing orders from Axel before the situation yesterday. So you could feel free to tell me to that we're no longer looking into this, or you don't wish to answer them.
Before you get to that,
yeah,
I'm gonna leave so you can talk about that. But
okay.
I already voiced my displeasure to Snow in text message form. But there were some LSPD officers that were on duty, and it looks by the report and incidents, going after a little bullshit sale of drug charge instead of going to the funeral for my two deputies.
That's disappointing. Do you know who they were?
Looks like Stonefinger. I think Dakota was one also. And I know Clear and Suarez were out there as well, which I texted Snow about. So, not expecting any punishment or anything, just very disappointed.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I'm disappointed too. But at the same time, there's also a city to be run, so I don't know their motivations in not going. As long as they weren't malicious in any manner, I'm not going to issue any punishments. But
yeah, I don't expect any punishments.
Yeah.
I just, I guess I'm just letting you guys know, and I let Snow know about his
No, I
troopers.
appreciate it. I'm sorry about that, Willie.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. So once again, this is just what I was tasked to look into on a general sense. I'm not sure if you are aware of the timeline, but Brian's suspension to TJ Walker. The knowledge of Brian's suspension was tweeted out by TJ Walker within 40 minutes, I believe is the timeline. Axel was wanting me to try to ask questions. God, I keep trying to say his name. To try to determine the source of the leak. Obviously, you were the one who issued it. I was told you were on the phone with a Kiki Pendragon when that was issued. Is that the case?
I think I was on the phone with Brian when Kiki was in the room.
Okay, so you were talking. Okay, that's where that is.
But
Okay.
either way, I didn't hide it from Kiki in any sense of the word, really. You know, I didn't hide his suspension.
Before the 40-minute mark, so before the tweet, did you tell anyone outside of high command about his suspension?
I'm trying to think, because someone from MCU spoke to me, and I can't remember whether I told them or they already know. But no, I don't believe I told anybody else.
So maybe one MCU person, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, okay. I mean that's fair. Okay. Well, that's good enough for now. I mean, with your blessing, Dark, like I said, you know, there's no one in the commissioner's office now. This could technically be terminated at any time. But I'm going to talk with Kiki to determine if she spoke to anyone else and if this somehow daisy chained its way up to the prison.
Yeah, I mean, I could save you a trip if you want. I'm not going to stop you from doing anything. I spoke to her directly because obviously I was concerned about that.
Okay.
But she gave me her word that she didn't. And obviously I believe her, but obviously I'll leave you to do whatever. I'm not going to go against the commissioner's orders if this is what they were.
Okay. Then I believe that's. Oh, yeah, I talked to Stubble about the rest. Okay, so yeah, that we should be good then, Dark. Thank you for for my time at least, or for the time here answering
I
those
appreciate it,
questions.
man.
All right, have a good day.
Oh man, one thing. Do you think Walter Christmas should be fired?
Fired. I hate to give offense take. Suspended. Absolutely. Demoted. I mean, he's already the base rank. You can't demote him. Fired. I believe that comes down to a question within this police department. Do I believe he should be fired specifically for his false flagging? Honestly, I don't know. But that being said, there's a lot of things Walter could be fired for. There's a lot of things that people skirt, not under the rug, but the excuse of, oh, that's just Walter. And he's probably going to continue to do so in the future. Even if he doesn't get fired, even if you give him the benefit of the doubt because, oh, that was war, or it's a split decision, or however this panel is going to operate, he will give you all another chance to fire him. I am sure as shit about it. I also don't know if this affects any of the panel's decision, but I will let you know anyway because knowledge is power. I've been doing the 811 commission again at the commissioner's request, and this does not take away from Walter, but it does help the overall optics of it, I guess. But Walter was not in the picture and did not start false flagging until EMS were already attacked. So this, like, yeah, he definitely did this out of malice. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as if the medical personnel were neutral at this point. At least that's the earliest confirmed sighting I have. Medics were already very clearly under attack by the Sanguine militia.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. Mel, just let me know, out of curiosity, just let me know about so you've been charged with the commissioner to do this 811 commission, and then I guess an investigation into the Brian leak. Just let me know any of that.
The Brian leak, sorry, the Brian Axel task literally occurred yesterday, and then all that shit popped off. So I would guess she doesn't. As far as the 811 commission, I don't know what Axel communicates with High Command, or didn't communicate it rather. But I will say that he did ask me to fill in information as it comes in. And if you look at command reports, that there's already quite a few reports with the 811 commission title on it. So have I apprised the chief of police directly? No, that's very hard sometimes given our schedules. However, if she is checking command reports, when she's on duty, then she should know about it, as she has been on duty a couple of times that I've noticed since I started putting those reports in the MDW.
Okay.